Paul Hampton will be with us soon. Beverly Bremer's found her way back into the studio in Orleans this year. Lance Hoppen, Larry passed away this past year, and we're going to talk about, I think he's playing with Robbie Dupree down in New Jersey. I think you're setting up that show in August, Jim. That's going to be a great show with Firefall, Christopher Cross. Let's see, did I miss anybody? Walter.
No, there's about six.
There's about 6 acts, and they're coming in here, and I hope Joey can interview them. I'll run the board, and Joey can do the show.
No, I want to tell you about something. Paul Hampton just did something really remarkable. I think since I've been alive, I think most people in this room have lived the entire history of rock and roll, including me, and we were there from the very beginning, and watching it where it's going, it's not over. But thank God. The thing I was going to say is the 3 issues that I think we've never solved in our society, totally: women, color, and age. We're still working on those issues. They're very big, and we haven't come through all of that yet as a society. And Paul here did a record about an aging country artist, which is called Revealing Rita, and it addresses 2 of those. It addresses age and women. Women are not where they would like to be, and men have not really made it easy for them. And the black people are certainly, our brothers and sisters are doing better, but it's not where it could be. I'm saying it delicately. And then the other part is age. If you're old, you're not going to get a job. If you're young, you're not going to get a job these days.
That's right.
But I wanted to present that thing because I'd like you to hear this piece of work. I think it's very exciting, and it's taking it from where we began to now, because we've lived that whole history. So what is it that we've done in our history of rock and roll, or in our lives, or with music? Where have we gone with everything? And how do we handle it gracefully? The women in this room right now, I'm looking at them right now, and I could say this to the radio, and you have to paint a picture. But I'm looking at some very lovely ladies who are across from me, not to schmooze too much or to stroke them, but they're elegant and dressed very beautifully, better than me. I have a little lousy T-shirt. But they're very much gracious. They're gracious ladies, and they have lived through this great costume period of rock and roll, where everybody dressed like Little Richard, and now we see this fruit of the tree right now. These beautiful women.
What do you think, Lois Harris of the Chantels? Like to comment on some of what Joey's?
Said that quite eloquently, and I'm very happy that you feel that way.
Let me add something to that. I'm going to add something to it too.
Paul wants to talk.
I want to add something to it. I look at you all. It's funny that we hadn't planned to this. That's why I love the unstructured shows, because rock and roll is unstructured. That's why we're all here. We
definitely not organized.
Came in, we had an idea. Give me a hook. I remember I'm sitting there. My wife leaves me. I come home and there's not a spoon. She left me with nothing. And I'm sitting, and all of a sudden one day, and I'm thinking to myself, God, you don't know what you got until you lose it. I don't know, look what I lost here. You don't know what you got until you lose it. So one day I'm doing the commercials for Dick Clark for Beech Nut Gum. And I'm there, and I'm singing, Beech Nut Gum was so terrific, makes you want to shout, buy the gum, this terrific, and see what all the shouting's about. He said, oh, that's great, man, that's great. And so now they turn into the top 10 songs. And I'm standing there, and it's sure, this is how naive I was. I was getting checks. I had a little, publishing deal. We all did, we all had our deals. Getting the check, and the #1 song, Ral Donner singing, you don't know what you've got until you lose it. And I'm thinking to myself, damn, that's my song. That's my song. I said, Dick, it's my song. He said, you're right, you're a songwriter.
I got a song for you.
There you go. You want that?
Oh, I did have a song for you.